Not gonna lie, I love Neo here. Draft in this tournament is always a bit messy. We see Neo banning Pacific Islands, which I did in my tournament set. And we can see Hannes banning Bogland, so thankfully we will not see that shit show either. We are seeing Mediterranean as the home map for Hannes, great German player. And we are seeing Neo from the UK, African clearing. Socotra will be our first map, so I guess we will see some really nice drafting as they are ready for the Civ draft. Oh, I can try to refresh the screen. Yeah, now we actually see the map. Oh no. Okay, there has been some changes here. Oh, sorry. Mediterranean is the home map for Hannes, and we are seeing Neo here with African clearing. We're keeping Socotra though. Love that. Okay, just need to have a little patience. My strongest suit. Me casting live games is something I have to get used to. So glad to see you here, Fire. If you guys don't know him, Fire is famous. You see him in almost all S-tier tournament qualifications, and we have seen him in a lot of big tournaments. Fantastic player from Brazil. He also do coaching, so if you actually want to get good at this game, hit him up. And also he is just simply amazingly friendly, so I would recommend everyone give him a follow. Hey, shout out without a browser. So sorry guys, we just pit stop so we can shout out. There is no Civ draft up yet, so I hope you bear over me. I'm so unprofessional that it's not even the stream I visit the most. Let's give the proper shout out. I have so many mods, so some of them should have actually been able to do it. Anyone cares to join in voice, please do. I'm live in the AOA2 voice section. Okay, fire left, or am I just misspelling his name as usual? Just a normal Jorgen day. Hopefully, will be a message from Mr. Neo now. Still haven't received the Civ draft. Are you a little delayed, Neo? Thank you. Now we have the Civ draft too. This is looking up, guys. I'm a bit worried for Neo here. Okay, we're seeing bands of Turks and Franks from Hannes. And we're seeing the Mongols and Italians banned by Neo. Oh, a strong pick from Neo here with the Persians. Again, they can't ban each other's civs, snipe each other's civs. So we will see Neo being able to use the Persians. Okay, Spanish, excellent choice. And Saracens, also a good water civ with that advantage for the galleys. Berbers for Neo, Bulgarians, Mayans, and Celts for Hannes. Oh, this will make smart guys so happy. We might see some Celts action today. Okay, Persians, Dravidians, beautiful water civ, Berber, Cumans, and Britons. I honestly think Neo is happy with this draft, although getting Bulgarians when Socotra is around kind of negates Neo getting the Persians. Not gonna lie. Oh, Cronconium. Welcome. So Croncare is one of the Canadian players we have seen in the tournament. Extremely nice guy. Well, hopefully chat will be good here, and maybe some of the people that have about co-casting today will drop by in this chat a little later. Just going to double check that I have actually joined the voice chat and it's open for everyone. Yeah, I'm only slightly unprofessional today. Okay, we are going to see the game now. Probably think. Okay, there's a slight delay as usual. Not a big problem. Game is up, capture age is up, so we are getting there. Again, I do advertise with being the most unprofessional caster in the AoE2 section of Twitch, so bear over with me. Hopefully, we will have a really good time together today. This is the issue with every live game. This waiting time, possible to avoid, to be honest. But we will be there shortly. Double check. Actually, have sent me the link. The things have happened. Hopefully, it will be as good a set as we're going to see. I have a lot. Neo has been a bit worried about this game. He didn't want 5 casts, so we'll return the favor and cast my game against Emma on Wednesday, which be slightly uncomfortable. Right. Okay, and we have Neo green with the Persians and Hannes in red with the Mayans. That is kind of a strong severe. 1 villager extra when you start. Although, to be totally honest with everyone, Persians with faster working speed. Also, the Persian douche is really strong on this map. Oh, well, I'm gonna lie, both of them are strong. Okay, unfortunately, I, for some reason or the other, have lost my mods here. So we will be seeing it in more standard view. But okay, fine. Try to fix that for game 2. There is, after all, a delay when the players get ready. Okay, we see a rather standard start here for Neil. But he is pushing the deer early. None of them got a lame. A little bit surprising, but again, we are at the 1400 elo level. It's looking kind of strong. Not gonna lie. Emma, feel free to join in voice when and if you're ready. Hey, the pushing of the Zebras from Neo is working machine here. None of them have that big an advantage. Neo is actually ahead when it comes to villagers, which makes absolutely no sense. Is the bonus for the TC that strong already in Dark Age? Okay, let's go. Sorry, I didn't give Hannes the attention deserves. Not pushing any zebras though. Oh, both of them are doing very, very good standard build. Okay, we're only seeing 3 villages on wood for mains there. Every resource lasts longer for the mains. They don't have any wood bonuses, so not seeing 4 will at least tell me it's kind of an aggressive game they're going for. I have a feeling with the mains that we might see double barracks and an Eagle Scout spam, but for versions I would suggest that we'll either see a man-at-arms or a scout opening. We will know when we see how many villages they go up to feudal with, or if we can see Mr. Neo going gold early. None of them lamed, none of them walled in the berries or anything. Oh. Am I allowed to say it's slightly disappointing from the caster point of view? Although for the players, this is the safe and nice way to do it. This map usually is so aggressive that it's absolutely nuts. Okay, Neo is really pushing those zebras. And we are finally seeing some zebra pushing here from Hannes too. We'll need to go up. Although Neo is quite a bit closer to picking up, not gonna lie. But actually it's Hannes that clicks up. Okay, difference is maybe 4 seconds. Really matter, to be honest. Conconium, Neo is such a beast in this game. He's gone from 1000 elo to 1400. We have Fire in chat that has been coaching him. Again, he has actually the level that coaching helps. To be maybe I'm a little unfair. I think Hannes slightly ahead here. We are seeing the barracks going up. And if it's not a man-at-arms rush, I don't think this matters. I'm not seeing anything else than villages. Hannes. Slightly more villages for Neo. Nice to avoid idle time though. The idle time is kind of similar. 9 seconds for Neo and for Hannes. Hannes is the highest elo in the group, so of course Neo might be a bit worried about facing him here. Okay, let's see how many villagers we have on wood. Okay, 10. I don't really know what Neo is planning here. But okay, the stable is going up. Archery range is up for Hannes. Okay, it will be a very standard Mayans play then. Not a single Eagle Scouting queue. Only one spear going up. And there he actually lost his Eagle Scouts. It's perfect for Hannes. Both of them have scouting issues, not gonna lie. See Hannes' point of view too. Oh, the scouting is slightly better for Hannes, not gonna lie. Hey, scout in the knights, yeah, that's a good option. Although, getting the archery range up against the Mayans is really important. You don't want to get archer pushed away from all your resources. We have a half wall up for Neo. Is, again, all the archers of Hannes to do damage on the wood lines would have to go under the TC fire or hit one of the wood lines only. Well, he can kind of hit both, although it's very easy for Neo to relocate his villagers out of archery range. Welcome, I think it's Emma that joined us in voice.
Yeah, apologies for being late.
No, you're more than welcome. I've tried to get everything up and running, and as you can see, it's not professional today either. We have been blessed by Kayason and have lost every mod I had downloaded. I'm not even seeing the broccoli berry bushes.
It will be fine. You can fix it in 2 games.
Both of them are playing very standard, a bit conservative to be honest. I think Neo's choice with the Persians here, with the faster working TC, actually is giving him a lot of advantage. Mayans would normally have the villager lead here. Although Neo's idle time is getting to the point where it hurts. It's at least one villager lost just in idle time compared to Hannes.
Yeah, but you also have to take into consideration that since the TC is working faster, you need to supply it faster with food, so to say.
Yeah, so the normal build for Neo isn't working. He actually needs more people on food than he's used to.
And it also doesn't help that there is also only one ball on the map per player. I didn't see if they named each other, to be honest.
No, they didn't lame. It was a very standard opening. To be honest, from a caster's point of view, kind of disappointing. I'm a bit worried here. Neo is not using his army advantage. And the skirms are expensive, so hopefully it won't delay him too much up to Castle Age.
I think Persians have a steep advantage here because they can counter almost everything that Mesosith can throw in, especially Mayans, since the Night Line is dealing extra damage on any archer type units.
Yep. But late game, I give Persians 100% win rate. Unfortunately, there is a window here for the Mayans in early Castle Age, where they kind of have stronger units. Of course, depending on upgrades for both. Also, just an eagle or two take out those skirmishers would have been extremely efficient here.
I have to agree with you on that one.
I...
Neo was also pressed by pride. He was forcing the house with 4 villagers. I'm a bit behind you, but second game I will also live cast or live watch it in game, not just watching your chat.
Just give me a second. I will share my screen with you. Sorry for being even more unprofessional than usual.
It's fine. I joined in the middle of it, so.
There you go. Now we can actually cast simultaneously. I don't think Hannes will get much value with this early forward army. And the number of skirms are kind of insane, to be totally honest.
I have to agree, the only thing he can, so to say, pray is that he is keeping Neo's aggression away from him.
Well, the scout rush from Neo, thankfully he cancelled making the 4 scouts since he spent so much on those skirmishes. Okay, yeah, Croconium, you're 100% correct. If Hannes had a slightly different unit comp, could have taken the skirmishers, could have been a very, very different game. Because now Neo will be up just a few seconds, but still a few seconds ahead of Hannes, and Hannes have no way to push in early castle when the Mayans have the advantage.
Yeah, I think he's transitioning into 3 stable or 3 barracks eagle production right now.
And also selling the stone makes the boom from the main so bad.
Yeah, but Mayans are one of the few cities that can live off of only using 1 TC and aggression, especially on Sekutra. I think here going all in army in Castle Age is more like a play. Imperial Age is really seen, and also I think for additional TCs you would mainly use it for protection, not for booming in.
We have also been joined in voice chat by Gold Roger, who was my hero. He helped me win my set in the tournament that is getting live casted by Kayason. No, getting recording casted by Kayason right now. Okay, Hannes. Yeah, okay. The monk play from the mains might act. He is fully walled. So enough monks would actually work double monastery. Could counter the knights. Although
Yes.
although if you get your own monastery and researches devotion, the amount of conversions are getting slowed down quite a bit.
It's
Okay.
also a little bit easier to mass eagles than knights, so they
Yeah.
can take them head on, but it is like the least advantageous
Oh, the
fight.
knights are. Oh, the knights are running. Why? The skirms are still here for.
I think what Neo wanted to avoid is letting all the knights in. So he separated for the skirmishers, and then it would be easier for Hannes to only deal with half of Neo's army, or
Yeah,
half of the unit's composition at least.
but
Hannes is also seemingly hiding the fact that he's already messing eagles.
yeah, but eagles against knights is not exactly the best option in the world.
Yeah, but what else could you go for? Knight is the best, or he could go spears, but the skirmishers would counter it. At least eagle are not countered by them, and they are decent, even though the last or not the best option for Hannes to deal with it. But it is in cost effectiveness, and what is countering it. I think it is a decent choice.
Okay, I don't totally understand what's happening right now. Neo ran away from those eagles. Maybe he just wanted to get larger numbers.
And he currently cannot take the fight, and I'm think he's also making a monastery with 2 villagers to heal up the knights.
Also, Hannes has gotten the upgrade with fletching, but not the archer armor, and we are seeing Neo only with the first armor upgrade for his knights. Neo is
Yeah.
playing careful. I kind of like that, but Hannes not rewalling makes no sense to me.
I
Yeah,
guess he wants to funnel in the enemy of one way, but it's not really working because if his army cannot hold them, it's GG from that point.
the
Okay,
monks
he's now
are
walling.
coming from Hannes now. Uh,
And Hannes is
I don't.
also making his spears.
I don't like Neo's play right now. The passivity here is not good. Hannes is getting map control with
True, but
the Eagles.
Neo is in a better position. He knows that he has the civ advantage, most likely. And Hannes cannot really do anything. If he goes Archer, the Knight is countering them. He also has Neo also has Skirmisher, so Archer is a no-go unit
Yeah.
basically, unless he can muster up and buy a castle for himself.
So Kotra with the 3 TC boom. If this is not meme material, I don't know.
I don't think it's meme. I think Neo is just playing it extremely safe. Like he could be aggressive right now. He could be with versions even 2 TC booming would be justifiable and fine. He is booming to transition into like maybe 3 stable knights. I guess that this is long plan
We are
or long term plan.
yeah, we're seeing Neo's idle time grow, and that is you kind of have to do it unless you spend the gold on buying food.
Yeah,
Okay, the Eagles.
both of them lack essential army upgrades too.
Yeah,
Hannes is only on +1 defense for infantry, and Neo is only +1/+1 on attack and defense, so neither of them reach their full potential in Castle Age.
I'm just afraid of Hannes reaching a decent number of monks. That can be game changing, to be honest. If you get 4 conversions and a good fight with the eagles, this can hurt Neo horribly.
And Neo is only using the monks now to collect relics.
Look at Neo. Look at his stone count. Ay, 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 ay,
He is
ay.
going to drop a castle, which is not a bad thing. I think he can. He either
Okay.
has. I
I don't like this
like
one.
it.
No.
No.
Sorry, but no.
No, neither. I wanted to say that if he draws or drops it on a natural gold, or between the blacksmith and the gold,
The gold
basically.
and stone here
Yeah.
in the middle, which I'm zooming in on now, really
Yeah.
would have been
Basically,
game changing.
either side of a forward castle would prevent Hannes from taking the golds.
Although, oh god, that castle from
That is an
Hannes,
all-in castle.
if that gets denied, this is friggin' over.
No, I think Neo can counter it. He has more army.
Okay,
The
but
monks.
the monks, yikes.
Neo is getting light cav as well, still with future monks, but they will be late to the party.
Okay, but now the monks have gotten their conversions, now they just die. Yeah, the
Yeah,
castle is
and
getting denied. Oh no, Hannes, just a few walls around your villagers.
I mean, even just a stone gate between the castle and the currently alive stone gate, it would be fine. Neo has half of his army remaining, but it was enough.
Hannes overcommitted here.
Yeah.
Hannes, well, Hannes didn't have the upgrade, to be honest.
I think he will be surprised to see Neo is on 3 TC.
And we got the GG. Neo, play this perfectly. Yes, I would love to see more aggression. Still, beautiful game here from our hero Neo.
I launched the game for game 2, but in the meantime, make sure that you fix the mods.
Yep. Doing that. So let's see. Yep. Finally, we're
It
in.
is Saracens versus Dravidians.
Oh, this is the worst generation of Mediterranean I've seen in a long time. I Neo might have a real problem here. Winning water here will not matter as much as usual.
Yeah, this is. Ooh. I'm not sure. It is Aral Lake, maybe, that dried up. I don't know its name. Not in English, especially. It was big lake that dried up. It kind of reminds me of that. Like, the lake is like missing half of its part. This is more of a land with water.
No idea why. What's this going? Oh,
And you
okay.
have to enable it in Capture Age.
Yeah, it's enabled in Capture Age. Sorry, everyone.
Neo's already luring in the deer with the scout, or pushing. And I think Hannes is really getting shafted with this map, to be honest. Like, he has... I don't know how to get a forward hill, basically. He is in a basin. So if Neo is going aggressive, which he can because there is no water between them, really, then a tower or any archer units can devastate him. Like, he gets the heal advantage right away.
Not gonna lie, poor players. They were expecting a hybrid map. This is just a mess.
It is a hybrid. Half of it. But yeah, I think this would be an admin re if that would, or maybe, but I don't know.
They can still get an admin re, so. But okay, Dravidians, strong civ, but this open. Saracens, because basically the only stable unit the Dravidians has is horrible elephants, and they have semi horrible options until they get to Imperial. All the
Yeah, I would
gunpowder
agree.
units are good.
Skirmishers is what they can make the most of it. Or I would say it should be Menatam into Skirmisher
Yeah,
early on.
Dravidian
But,
skirmishes are one of the best in the game. That's true.
yep. But then again, do you want to go Menatam Skirmishers on a map where you believe that there is water between you? Like, just watching Neo scouting, he doesn't know how bad things are, to be honest.
I think
He
Neo.
didn't scout at the enemy, and neither did Hannes. So they both believe that there is a big water between them. I think Hannes will earlier realize that, hey, this is more of a land map.
But both of them have kind of horrible scouting, not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, because they are so professional that they lack scouting because they are pushing in all the deer.
Okay, I think Neo has understood the map is horrible right now. He has gotten some more scouting in. Will they adapt in time? We are seeing both on docks. Although Neo is kind of late to getting the fishing ships out. Not super late, but still.
I think he wants to go fast, feudal, and directly into army
Yeah,
to secure the pond. Like, he has 13 on food, which is not the usual. At least not at Milo for a water build.
true. But okay, getting up to feudal will give you the water control, so it is a beautiful build if you can pull it off. And Dravidians getting that bonus with the wood when it gets up to feudal will have a lot more wood to use for ships and extra docks.
I think Hannes just realized now how empty the map is, water-wise, and how dried up it is. If he walks a little bit more forward, he will see the dock and also the berries. I think that will be a dead giveaway for me, and Neo still doesn't know it.
Chat, can you hear me properly? Just let me know if I need to adjust the volume since I now are wearing my Viking helmet and have moved the mic.
Hannes has counted the berries for Neo.
Okay.
I think he should know. And in return,
Yeah,
Neo still didn't move out with the scout. He might be chasing the scout of Hannes. They are both going to click it up, and same villager number.
Yep.
So far, but Neo might be up earlier. I don't know.
I
Hannes might
I
force up a food.
think Neo will be going up slightly before.
Yeah, Neo has queued up another sure villager. That's surprising.
Ah, okay. It will be
I
later
think he could
then.
force drop of it. But still. Yep. He now dropped it off and
Yep.
picked up.
Yeah, it's 10 seconds, 15 seconds. It's not a problem. Since the Dravidians, after all, get a bonus, and making the fire ships from Hannes will take some time. I don't think any of
Hannes,
them will go galleys, but they might surprise me. Yeah, it's no
early on
Saracen's
it doesn't make
bonus.
sense.
Saracens has the bonus for the galleys, but I don't think it will be the first ship out. I
No,
hope not.
definitely not. It should be Fire Galley versus Fire Galley first, in honor of Fire watching us, and also being
Yeah.
coached by him.
Yes, yes.
But later on, it would make sense. Like, you need 4 or 5 galleys and a lot of micro to get water control. I think earlier on, it's better to just have Fire Galleys and make sure that your eco is working well on home. Currently, Neo is making his third dock, while Hannes is only on 2, or only 1 on right now, but we'll finish the 2. He will be up early, so I think short term the 2 docks is not going to hurt him, but later on he will need a third dock if he wants to compete on water, or he can just abandon water since he knows where Neo is and just force a feudal fight. But the Neo right now is a little bit more aware because he is small walling, at least the gold.
Yeah.
So he's also figuring out that the map doesn't have the usual amount of water, the dry season.
It's even not the normal amount of fish, deep fish. So this is the strangest generation I've ever seen. Okay, we see the
Yeah,
next
it
dock
is.
coming in for Hannes. None of them are going navy, which makes no sense. We see the
They
first
are
fire
going to
ship
na-
here. Yeah, the
both of them are going
Swede.
navy.
If you can't see what this is, then you are a blind Swede. Sorry, but We are doing this properly. We are casting Neo here, so of course we need to wear the Viking helmet.
Due to the ancient heritage of
Of visiting
when the
Britain.
Danelaw existed in England, I guess.
Yeah.
I think Hannes is not ready for the 3 fire galleys right now, but he's repairing the ship, so it is good.
Doing excellent job here.
He's microing greatly.
Yeah. Oh, Neo is not getting value for this push. Not gonna lie. This is horrible, to be honest.
He's throwing away. It's decent.
No.
It's decent. Could have been better.
Okay. Sorry, Neo, but it did look like you were doing a throw there, but no, you are actually doing your job.
I think it is the gold. Hannes does have the wood for it, but doesn't have the gold production to, or gold mining to sustain 3 duck production.
Oh, he has to. Yes, he has far too few on gold. Only 6 villagers. That's not enough. 9 for Neo, that works. You need 3 per dock.
Neo is also skipping villager production, I believe.
I'm not sure that's worth it, but okay.
Yeah, or he was idle. Maybe he was focusing on gaining water control.
Yep.
Right now, Neo is in a position where he could think about adding galleys in.
Yeah, the idle time for Neo is getting to 2 minutes. This hurts. Maybe he's stressed out. Neo is not a Viking, Kevin. Neo is a Briton. Britain needs to watch a Viking helmet while watching the VOD of this fantastic set. We saw a Socotra here that was amazingly boring in the start, but in the end, seeing the lowest seed in the group taking the highest seed in such a devastating manner. Again, the castle drop from Hannes was worse than my usual castle drop, Kevin. It looked like a 900 was taking over for Hannes there a short while. But okay, again, my gameplay needs improvement. I'm not expecting a 1400 player, like 1500 maybe for Hannes to throw like he did.
I think Hannes has missed it because he queued up 3 fishing ships.
Welcome, Tambo.
In one of the tanks.
I have a sound effect on me.
Oh, go do this, king in the castle.
Hannes is losing water heavily. And Kaja? Neo. Neo is only making fire galleys, which I think he could switch into galleys right now. I think the game back for Hannes should be to try and get up to castle age and pressure on water or land. Water is off right now.
Yep.
He would need to.
Saracen Knights right now would have been devastating for the eco of Neo. It's not properly walled, not even trying.
Yeah, especially in feudal age, you are not prepared for it.
But again, there is not enough food for Hannes to get up. I have a strong feeling, to be honest, that with some market abuse, Neo could get up right now.
He is also being blessed by pride right now.
Well,
he's dropping a house with two or 3 villagers even on the wood. He has resources, he can sell the wood and he will be fine. Hannes will not be able to click off faster. Like he would need castle age, get the ship technologies for plus armor and galleys, and then a war galley upgrade, but it's not going to happen.
We only see scout cav so far. Yes, I'm getting more docks here from Hannes.
Neo is up.
God, this is beautiful. He did a little market abuse, but not much. This is kind of good. Hannes is late to the market. Unfortunately, I don't think Hannes can buy himself up right now.
He could. But then his eco will be so imbalanced that he cannot really do anything.
Yeah, and he bought 100 food right now. Neo is behind, but again, winning water, it doesn't matter. There is food to be had.
I don't think Neo is behind at all. He's already fully walling. Hannes is only making a forward archer range now. He will be unable to push it. Like, Hannes would have to go on the way that he already walled up.
Unfortunately, I will have to give Neo game notes that not stonewalling when Emma is co-casting is a crime. It's a war crime.
I don't think Neo's logic is always that he doesn't want to waste stone because he wants to go all into 3TC, and even the defensive tower is waste in his eyes. So
Why
I can
is
understand his logic.
Neo allowing Hannes to kill everything here? Ah, okay. It is what it is.
Good question. I also like the trapped fire galley for Hannes between the two docks, just in
Yeah.
case defeating or defending the dock,
Yeah, that's kind of beautiful.
but not the fishing ship.
Why is Hannes fighting this strong for water right now? It's kind of lost, isn't it?
No, actually, he currently only has 3 fire ships, so he can come back.
Okay.
Granted, it is now 3 docks against 3 docks, and Neo is already attacking into fire galley upgrades
Yeah,
or war galley upgrades.
and also Neo, when he gets the extra wood, he can go 3, maybe 4 TCs if he abuses the market slightly. Oh god, this is not exactly marvelous. Hannes is doing far too good with those 2 last docks, not gonna lie. I do not like this at all.
Neo wasted 5 stone, so he has an outpost somewhere, I just don't know where.
I think he put one up here. I hope so, at least. Okay. Both of
I'm not
them.
going to search for it right now, I just noticed that he has 5 less stone. But granted, he can just mine stone and put the 30s a little bit later down. He's good. Hannes is already attacking into archers, and I think he's going to use the specialty of Saracens, which is that they deal extra damage with archers against buildings.
Not.
So Palestine's walls are not going to hold up. I think if he gets archer upgrade and also Watkin 5 volley, then he's open.
Actually,
Neo is losing Bridger.
to be brutally honest there, not doing stone walls will actually cost Neo here. Sorry, Fire. I'm so unprofessional that you wouldn't believe, but I fixed it. Neo did a beautiful Socotra, very boring for the caster, but again, watching him take out the highest seed crushed him like he was a 900 elo player. It was beautiful.
The good thing is Neo has 2 town center which is covering each other. Currently, Hannes cannot really address it. He can walk past them or behind them, but it's going to give enough defense for Neo right now. Granted, Hannes is now preparing siege.
But why? Neo did such a good boom last game. I'm missing 1 TC. Ah,
He
3 is enough.
now.
3 is enough. But the damage from Hannes crossbowmen, it's kind of getting ridiculous.
Yeah, and in his haste, Neo actually started to research crossbowmen, but he quickly realized it and went with Elite Squams right now. And siege defense behind it.
It works. But will he get the siege
it's-
workshop up? Yeah, no problem.
It will come down to the Mangonel micro, to be honest. But Neo is not noticing that he is currently dying.
But Neo has cheaper siege. So
Only on wood.
Yeah, but still, it's cheaper. It's hard to keep the siege workshop pumping. Oh fuck! Sorry, chat, but seeing Hannes getting the siege first, that's not good.
Ooh, and
The missing
blacksmith was
blacksmith
taken out.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, Neo will have to fight it through good armory. Now comes the Mangonel micro, and Hannes immediately loses his siege advantage.
Yep.
He's down 1-1.
So, yep.
Okay, now he realizes, and the Mangonels are dancing.
Hannes is not getting.
Ooh, I really thought that Hannes would kill his own archer to a misclick.
Look at that! Neo
That's
did
good.
an attack round. He is a true Chad today. I love it.
I don't think that Hannes can find his head on, and also other than taking down the blacksmith, he didn't really found any value. He would have to walk around, destroy the palisade on the side, but by that time, Neo can redirect his forces.
And also, he has the fire ship here, so he will see it happening. Although the amount of fish left is getting ridiculously low, I would love to see Neo spend a few hundred wood on fish scraps by now.
Neos currently doesn't have the best wood economy right now.
Shit.
Hannes is trying to dive, and it is kind of working so far, but not for long. Split micro, he's taken a small damage. He is not going to be able to prevent that castle.
And now he has
And those-
skirmishers as a meat shield.
Yeah, and because Hidden Cup 5 is the only thing that has the new archer patch,
yep.
the archers regrouped and basically just died.
Yep.
And Hannes immediately calls the GG. I don't think that the game was over, but Hannes was on a back foot.
Well,
But
Hannes,
it was early GG, in my opinion.
Hannes would have had to do a tech switch, and Hannes losing water. Again, Hannes could not. Might have miscalculated. He might have miscalculated how much food is missing in the smaller Mediterranean lake. But okay.
Yeah, and he was also not market abusing, I would say. I think if he just make 2 knights, even without any upgrades, he can at least deal with the skirmish or just snipe the mangonas early on.
Fire, I personally feel that you can be super proud of your pupil here. I think he had a beautiful eco lead. Let's check the statistics. Yeah. Dominated in the eco, other than gold. Okay. Actually, the wood count for Hannes was higher. Yeah, you are. Neo might have relied too much on the bonuses and the wood he got when he got up.
Yeah.
He might have had too few eco upgrades on the wood line.
Last collected is only 7.
I kind of like the Berbers better, but Spanish, the new bonuses, when he researches thing, he gets gold, can get up to castle faster. So basically, how close are the TCs? I think we'll have to change colors that we actually can find them. And I honestly God think Hannes TC is worse due to the map control issues, but Neo is not getting full value with his either.
I think Neo's TC is okay, but I don't like that Hannes spent so much time of finding the right spots with villagers. He was wondering what he wasted his advantage. He will also be up later on.
Yep.
Neo didn't build a house, so he is going to get housed fast. So he has to rush down house faster. But I don't think that the time between Neo's TC was up and Hannes TC was up, it's less than a half villager, so they are both doing fine.
Sabo, I don't think the Capture Age has Play All 3 as one of the options I can choose, but it might also be my unprofessionality as usual. Okay, and of course I got my updates working too late. There is not a single berry bush on this map. Well, you can't make it all happen.
Neo is doing a weird thing, I would say. He has 1 villager per each fish underneath his TC, which I think is not good because the villagers are walking. He might have food issues sooner or later, and he's also branched out and made a mill on a second pond, which is fine, but the villagers are all over the place. Like, I'm not sure if this is a challenge that have 1 villager on each fish. Now he's regrouping and having 2 or 1.
Brazil Libquin, welcome.
He is doing fine.
Welcome. I guess this is one of the persons Fire has sent our way. Sorry, my Portuguese is bad, or maybe it's Spanish you're writing, so I guess it's hello, but yeah. To be honest, I'm Norwegian, not that strong in Latin languages, unfortunately. We'll take fish, yeah. To be honest, I've casted Cronconium's games in this tournament, and there was some hilarity to it, not gonna lie. Well, let's go. They are quite evenly matched, although Neo, he has those fasting walking villagers. It might actually be a decent advantage here. To be honest, I kind of had a feeling that the Spanish would be stronger. But
Hannes is already researching Gloom, and I don't know why.
at least he needs to get to Castle Age to get, you get the gold, but I don't think it's worth it right now. It's too early.
Yeah. He did have the wood for building a house, so I'm not sure. It wasn't the 14 villagers when he really needed it. They are also taking in bows as well.
Yep.
Or rhinos in this case.
That's nice. It's 400 food, so it's a big advantage on this map.
True.
Okay, that was a lot of damage on that villager. Not gonna lie.
But it is still boards are still slower than fishing ships. Than shorefish.
Well, after they took away the shorefish advantage for the Hindustanis, up until that, the Hindustanis was so OP on this map, it was not even close to funny.
Yeah, and Neo already lost a villager due to idiocy time.
Yeah.
I think it was the luring that messed him up, but prior to that, both of them had 0 second IOTC time, which is impressive, at least for my elo.
Yeah. To be honest, Neo not getting his slumber camp early enough might actually be a real problem here.
I don't think he realized that he is missing the second building right now, so he will not be able to click up.
Oh, he made that effort to have the food early. But yeah, maybe the games are kind of getting to him. After 2 wins, he's probably so stressed out that he's sweating rivers.
Could be.
Yeah, he noticed when he was in between game 2 and 3 that Fire is in chat. It's kind of like having your teacher watching you do a presentation.
But so far, Fire should have been proud of Neo. Right now, I don't think he is.
Neo cancel the ClickUp? Okay, why?
Good question. I don't know. Maybe he's adapting into a fast castle build. I honestly don't know. Or it was a misclick. I think he might have thought that he queued up a villager, wanted to unqueue that and get an age up.
Okay.
That would be my educated guess right now.
Green 3 next to Neo's name? I don't get it. The Berber's icon?
No, the 3 is the player color. It means that the original 3 means that it was green, and if you set it up for something else, it shows in brackets, or at least a little bit smaller number that it was originally green. And next to it, I'm not sure what, if you set it blue, then it should be 1, and then next to a 3 in Capture Age.
Thank you for the Capture Age knowledge.
You're welcome. Hannes could click up as well. Neo, I don't think Neo realized that he unqueued Feudal Age. Or I don't know. Or no, he's adapting to fast. Okay, now he realized.
Well, he waited for the drop in score. He just waited for Hannes to click up.
Could be. I don't know what benefit that brought him, because he would been up already to Feudal Age. He was at around 17 or 18 pop. Granted, he made the second building, but still, he could have made it into a 19 pop build up. We will definitely have to ask him if he is up for an interview.
But to be honest, I think Neo is playing this so safe just to impress Fire. My theory.
It will impress Fire, it would infuriate Mump. That is the difference. But yeah. Okay, he's now making, or Neo is now making a barrack, so he's prepping into feudal army. At least defensive if Hannes is going to march on him. Neo might not have the wood to get into a fast castle build, but Hannes definitely has the resources to queue up 2 villagers and then get up. And he's already mining stone with 3 villagers. I think he can turn it into a successful castle drop, and it will be up for Neo to react.
Yeah, okay, he has the food, he has the gold. The Spanish... Allowing the Spanish past castle? I think Neo actually made a mistake, to be honest. Maybe not a big one, but still a mistake.
He's floating a lot of food for absolutely no reason. And he's making a market, so he's not even going to stay able to line cap rush the enemy, which could work. Maybe not at this elo range, but I'm really questioning why Neo clicked up so late. He only has 1 building because
It's
he
missing
was
the
so late
building.
to wood.
Yeah. But it was that wood. He mismanaged something when it came to the wood count.
Yeah, he wanted to get a lot of food. I think he forgot that he needs both build or 2 buildings to pick up, and that just threw off his build right away.
It's so easy for us to, again, not getting the lumber camp up as the first building, but building the mill as the first building might have just thrown him off everything.
Could be. I question his build, and I also don't know why Hannes is not believing himself. He has a really good build. Maybe he noticed that the score for Neo dropped as well, but I still believe that Hannes is in a lead.
I fear for our Berber's player here, but again, raiding can suddenly turn it. But to be honest, I have a feeling we will see a castle drop on Neo's TC. Why isn't any... there's absolutely nothing happening here for Neo.
Okay,
Why?
Neo knows where Hannes is, but does Hannes know where Neo is? Okay, I think he also knows where the enemy is.
Yep. Yeah, he must know since he's putting up these outposts around Neo's base right now.
Well. No, Hannes just threw the game, in my opinion, with the defensive castle. It had to be aggressive.
No.
You were up faster, you also built faster. It should have been between the stone and gold next to the outpost, basically.
It was the lack of scouting. Or a fear of Neo, or both.
I think this is a misplay. And Neo is already prepping up skirmishers and cancelling them. I think this is the play when you have to go with, or should go with genitals, at least based on the resources.
Yeah.
Because you have more HP, you have more mobility, so you can chase them. Granted, you have -1 range, but at least you don't immediately die or get two-shotted by a Conquistador.
First conk is out.
Hannes can bring this back, but he really didn't do himself a favor, I would say. And Neo is buying stone just for a defensive castle because he is fearing what might come. And Hannes denied it. And Neo just deleted it. I was sure that Hannes was just one-shotting the castle because it would show few HP. But no. And I think Hannes soon will realize that he miscalculated his castle play. Now Neo don't even have... I think using or attacking into skirmish is a mistake. You should just build a castle and go with...
Yeah, camel archers will solve all the problems with the conquistadors.
Yeah, exactly. And Neo rightfully cancelled. He realized that he is in a good spot. He is fully walled. He cannot be threatened. He will be fine. And also, based on the castle placement, it will shoot down the first Conquistador with 2 volleys.
Yeah, and there's no siege workshop for Hannes, so to be honest, unless Neo do something incredibly stupid, this game is his. This is Neo. This is Neo's game to throw.
Spanish still has options, but the early Castle Age aggression is not going to pay up now. He is booming. I don't think Hannes should stop at 3 TCs. It should be 4 or 5 maybe on this map because there are so many resources.
Yep.
And you can basically prevent farming for a long time if you take all the natural fish and just build TCs right away, I would say.
The only thing
but
here
we'll
is
see.
that Neo might lose map control by being up in the corner with everything. I would like to
Yep,
see
he-
some more army from him, to be honest.
Yeah, he has only one camel archer right now, going on the way.
I kind of love what Hannes is doing here with the TCs and castle with interlocking fields of fire.
Yeah. And he's also taking natural food resources such as harder balls, fish, so he's saving up food.
Okay, Neo is behind in eco, so I worry slightly for him right now, but we have seen him pull off things before. Also, some extra monks can be very good here against the conquistadors.
Yeah, theoretically, Hannes could play this into, since it's a standard victory, he could gather the relics, or if he wants to
Yeah, but
take more risk, he could
Neo
just...
already has a relic.
Yep, so second option would be a wonder victory. I think he could pull it off, but it's not ideal.
The raid, well, is getting absolutely no value with the conquistadors. That's a bit sad to see with the Spanish.
Yeah, I think he is going to know that Neo is in his corner and not going to advance out unless he has the numbers.
Okay, Hannes has queued up a lot of villagers,
Oh,
which he
Hannes
needed
is
to.
actually dying to 2 camel archers on the stone. He has no army nearby, he now
Oh
noticed.
no!
And he lost 1 villager. And he didn't send them all back to the safety of the town center, so he lost a second villager as well. Oh, but Hannes also killed a villager by the looks of it.
Yep. Okay, I don't see. He was getting hurt right now, but conquistadors are
On
here.
Hannes' stone.
Oh, conquistadors.
Hannes is microing, or at least going close to the camel archer, so the inaccuracy of longer range is not in play. But speed.
Again, Neo needs to kill some villagers, otherwise this boom from Hannes will get real. 63
Camel
to
archers
46.
are actually faster.
Okay.
1.4 tiles, and Conquistador are only 1.3. So he cannot chase them effectively.
Chat. Getting boxed in like this, not booming on 3 TCs. We have not seen that before from Neo. It's always gone 3 TCs. I fear this is a misplay.
Or he's trying to get up to fast Imperial and just early in push. It could work on this map, but it is not messy enough to go for this strategy, in my opinion.
He doesn't have the eco for that at all.
Yeah, he would have to stop wheel production for that to kick in. And also, he's working with limited gold. Currently, he's soon down to only 1 tile.
Okay, but Neo will be able to place a second castle in time, I think. If you can get a castle on the gold in the middle between the neutral gold between them, it could work. Also, the stable for husbandry is absolutely needed to go hand to hand versus the conquistadors. We're seeing
they are both
now.
playing extremely safe right now.
Yeah, stable's coming up, so Neo is listening to us.
I'm a little bit behind then. Hannes is dropping the second castle for me on the stone.
Yep.
Oh, no, actually, I'm live.
We need to see a second castle from Neo right now on that gold, otherwise he is in deep shit.
I don't really like Hannes' second castle. It's not protecting anything other than that nature gold, and you can walk away. It should have been forward on the gold, I believe, where the outpost is.
Okay,
or
now
if not denying.
Villagers are coming. Where will he place the castle? Will it be conservative?
It is conservative.
But still, this isn't bad. This is a good place.
I agree. I agree. It is not as aggressive that I would have liked, but it is safe. And he's also securing much more mob control on the site for himself.
And he has
so it's not bad.
He has more time when the trebs come out from Hannes. I think Hannes will be in Imp before Neo. Almost 100% sure about that.
Looking at the resources, yes, and also he has a solid almost 20 villager advantage.
And the farming numbers, well, it's not that heavy on farms, but he did continue to take hunt and fish, so I think he's fine.
Okay, so what Neo did is he just basically researched husbandry for faster common archer movement. I think he wants to bring it to the micro battles when he can confidently choose his fights and run away from the conquest of the numbers if the enemy is messing up, which I think is not a bad play. But I think he should also get bloodlines, just to be safe.
I love that Neo is taking relics still, but he can't match the... No, Hannes is up. Neo will be... What can he...
And
He
Hannes
can't do
is
anything.
dropping a third castle. I think the problem for Hannes is that he only has conquistadors and also has lesser conquistador numbers despite having more castles than the enemy.
Yep.
He is going up fast Imperial, so to say, based on his resources, but not having any army. He's going to rely on the defense of his castles, I would say.
Yeah, he's going to trap everything and not putting up that castle slightly more forward. It's a good decision from Neo.
Yeah, for Hannes, the good thing is that his three castles are in an impenetrable wall. They are covering each other. The army cannot go past them. But on the side, he is also walling, so the enemy has to be funneled in a way. And also, what Hannes is doing is he drops 4 TC or 4 stables. I think he gets bloodline, so I think he is going to get either into a knight support play or just go with light cav.
Ballistics is in for Hannes. Imperial Age is in quite soon. Okay, Neo finally clicked up. He will be at least 1.5 minutes after Hannes to Imp. And the amount of castles is not good enough for Neo.
I think what Hannes should try, which might not work, is to get into fully upgraded paladins. But I'm not sure it is an option.
Too expensive.
In the short term.
Chat?
True.
Chat, does Berber get bombard cannons?
Good question, I don't know.
Spanish get them, so...
Spanish does.
Bit of an issue.
And gunpowder is also faster firing for them. Hannes is currently reacting to raid of Neo. I think Hannes should ignore it, to be honest. He is in Imperial, he has trebuchet, he can get trebuchet, he should be forward with everything.
Berbers get gunpowder, so yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I have a slight feeling that Neo threw this game by the lack of wood earlier, actually.
Based on army number, I'm not sure. And also Hannes only queued up 2 trebuchet. He now has 4 castles. I think what Hannes could do if he absolutely wanted to throw everything in is to get supremacy villagers, get suppers, and just go ham on the natural castle and buildings and just run in to the enemy with light cav or something. He doesn't have the fruit production right now to deck into another unit, so basically at this point the 4 stables, in my opinion, was just a waste. He is not making any light cav, any knights, nothing. He only has plus 1 armor, plus 1 attack on Conquistador, but they are don't benefiting from the range upgrade. So that is just for the castle to cover the trebuchet, but they are not going to be able to hold up that many camel archer number. He is not attacking into skirmishers, by he I mean Hannes, but he has like 1 archer range, so it's not really an option. I think the attack which is too late.
Food count here for Neo is impressive, but he has forgotten that he has TCs. Okay, he's finally queuing up.
And there is common archer on the way as well.
God. Okay, now the army numbers from Neo. Unless Hannes is making a shitload of conquistadors right now, which he isn't, he has a problem.
Also the conquistadors is not elite, so they have 1 less range. And common archers are good against or archer unit types, and conquistador do benefit for archer armor, meaning that they count as archer by game logic. Not
The
as
conquistadors
cavalry.
are on the way to raid, but will they get value? I don't really see that.
Yeah, he will know that there is a second castle for Neo. I think that's the only value he's going to get. Neo has his base well secured, and also the TC that is most likely that he could raid is empty.
Okay, but
Neo just moved away from it, so
3 Krebs for Hannes, that's not enough.
it is enough, but there is no army to support it. He is
Oh,
desperately taking into skirmishers, but I think what Neo forgot is Berbers have cheaper stable units, so he could take into a secondary unit as well.
I would love to see camels right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a bad play.
Fully upgraded camels is also a decent counter for the conquistadors. Okay, Neo will be hit here.
Even knights.
Oh god, if he actually hits that gold pile, that is 7 dead villages for Neo. No, it's only 6, but still, it's horrible.
And Neo is going into light caps. I think he could
Finally,
go into...
we see some dead villagers here for Neo. Not much, though.
Yeah, and Han has got light cav with 0 light cav, or at least scout units, but he's also getting chemistry. Maybe I think it is just to buff up the skirmishers.
Now Neo
And
is
not
raiding.
to take into hand cannons.
Neo is... Oh god, that amount of skirmishes will be a problem. Oh, just some camels, something, a few knights. Oh, that was horrible for Neo, to be honest.
Yeah, 2 light cav is basically all that Neo has to deal with the skirmishers, which is going to be enough if Hannes is
After
not
all,
sending...
after all, he is raiding with them. I'll give Neo kudos for that. Let's give him a sound effect for that.
Go do this, go do this. King in the castle.
And the shortest lived siege workshop was shown in the Den tournament with solid 5 seconds.
Beautiful.
I don't think either of the player planned this pro gamer move, but it happened. And I wonder what Hannes is attacking. I think he might
will he
take the
get the
second siege
conks?
workshop.
Will he get any conks? Oh, that was not worth it. That was definitely not worth it because he takes the fight on the skirms. Jesus Christ, Neo, what are you doing?
I think it's worth it. It is worth it. He has more army.
If he can take the trebs, yeah, but he's not doing that.
No, he didn't, but he decimated basically the Conquistador army. Now currently Hannes is in a position that he doesn't producing any gold units, despite having a lot. I think the problem is stemming for that he doesn't have enough on food right now. He has way too much on wood for absolutely no reason.
Neo.
Hannes is now pressing his advantage, but Neo still refusing to make any other cavalry unit besides the Berber camel archer.
I think after watching this recording, he will curse his lack of stable units.
Yeah.
Well, he's
and
losing that castle.
Classes.
He is losing that castle.
He will be housed after the castle is down, to be honest.
Yep.
Yep.
Why is he willing to lose all this? Why is he not counterattacking?
Neo's army right now. With what? I mean, he can counterattack, but if he moves out, then the enemy fills in, and that is Neo's echo that you see on the corner.
Okay.
That is basically. Oh no, I started all 85 villagers. No, on this corner there is roughly speaking 66 villagers, so that is 2/3 of his Neo's eco. If the enemy is in, it's basically GG for him. And Hannes just in time decided to go into light gas or Hussar and deal with the siege that Neo is having. Neo through the game. Yep. This is the point of the only return would be if he sends the villagers outside on the side, but I don't think Neo will do it.
The skirmishing numbers are to a point where, there's nothing he can do.
And Neo also shift queues the houses, but he shift queued the gold before making second set of houses, so he's constantly getting housed unless the enemy has him get unhoused.
The onager are coming in, but he's losing his food eco. It doesn't really help anymore.
Yeah, the onagers. Yeah, but even if the onagers are coming in, he has no pop space to make it. Like Neo is down.
And we see the GG.
Yeah, and GG scored. I think Neo did the big mistake here.
There was several win conditions, but still, this was kind of Hannes' game to lose. Although I'm not too impressed with Hannes' play. He won.
I would have to agree.
He won.
He played it safe. I think it was a. I'm sorry to trash talk this player, but in a way, he waited for Neo to hand the game him on a silver plate, so to say.
Yep.
I think he would have way more options, but he played it extremely safe, which is not a bad move. But even when he had the advantage, he didn't pass it on, and Neo also. He was playing it way too passively. But I think in the end, both of them did the most what they could do, and
Yep.
honestly, it was good. It was great. I think Neo had a safe advantage. That is the only sad thing. I would have expected the previous game to be 400 and Neo to win this, but hey.
Neo,
2-1 is still a really solid performance by both players.
Neo, would you be kind enough to join us in voice, or are you too tired?